Happy Hump Day Friday, January 4th, 2023. Carolina Weather Authority here with a very active morning and afternoon here in the Carolinas. There's a squall line extending all the way down into the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, across the Florida Panhandle, up into Georgia, and up into the Carolinas. Columbia was under a severe thunderstorm warning earlier this morning. And here in Charlotte, I woke up to some really heavy rain around maybe 9 something or so this morning, 9:30. A pretty hefty rain line of rain moved in. But there's some stuff we want to show you. There's actually a tornado watch now in effect for southeastern North Carolina, and also an elevated risk for severe storms. So let's take a look at those right away here. Let's And this is the tornado watch we're telling you about here in southeastern North Carolina and northeast North Carolina, or northeast South Carolina. Get my north and south mixed up here. So Florence, anywhere to Myrtle Beach, and even Pawleys Island here to coastal South Carolina, and then Lumberton, Fayetteville, Wilmington, Oak Island, all under a tornado watch until 5 p.m. Time this video right now is 12:52 p.m. So any of these storms moving up this way or from the southwest could spin up and put down a brief tornado. Wind gusts of 70 miles per hour possible. There could be some hail. But the big threat with this looks to be the spin-ups. And right now there's a slight chance of severe all the way down through South Carolina and east of, including Charlotte, but mainly going to be east of here. But then again, we could get clipped before this is all said and done today. So an elevated, or I should say a slight risk of severe here has been upgraded from just the marginal before. So what can we expect over the next from today moving forward over the next week or so? Let's take a look at the GFS. But one thing we notice is that it's going to be a really rainy pattern here across the southeast and maybe the east coast. So warm and wet is going to be the call from us over the next week or so. No snow in sight, unfortunately, for the snow lovers on here. I know who y'all are. I see in the comments. Again, this is the admin here on the Carolina Weather Authority, Mike. Be sure to cut over to our YouTube right here that you're on right now, but make sure you click the subscribe button at the bottom here. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now we're at 335. This is my personal page that I converted over to Carolina Weather Authority. Make sure you check out our other videos on here too. I also got some good music that like me and a friend wrote previously, but these are old, outdated videos, but sometimes they're just fun to watch if you're bored. So make sure you give us a like and subscribe on this video right now. Okay, so here we go into the future. It looks like by 7 a.m. Thursday morning, much of the rain is going to have left our region, so we dry up. But however, it could get kind of nasty out tonight before this is all said and done, like in the evening hours, late afternoon and evening hours from west to east, as this line of storms finally makes it out of here. Then on Friday, we're looking at, by Friday morning, a pretty good cool down, but nothing unusual, just what would be normal for this time of year. You can see the 540 line. This is a thickness contour. In meteorology, this is the cold enough to snow line, so it comes south over the North Carolina-Virginia border, which means, a cooling trend. But then keep an eye on those lines. That line goes back north, so we warm up once again as we go into Sunday. So late Saturday night, it might start to drizzle again. Like I said, rain is going to be really hard to get rid of here. It's going to be a rainy week ahead. The next 7 days or so, and then the rain just kind of lingers around Sunday and the Monday. Not expecting really great days. A little bit of a high tries to build back in, but we're going to be warm. Here comes some more moisture here as we head into Wednesday the 11th. Again, we're going to be really warm, so this is all going to be rain. Imagine if this was all cold right now, as cold as it was back in Christmas time. And we get this type of activity here across the south. More rain as we head into next weekend as well, the 14th or so. And then we're going to go all the way to the end of the model run. We see some storms here. Not quite sure about these, but it's looking like all rain right now. Let's take a look at the total precipitation over the next week or so. So here we go from today. Really drenched out there today. Really wet and damp and a lot of rain. And here we go into Thursday and Friday this week. Again, we cool off a little bit back to normal, but then warm up again. More rain comes in as we go into this weekend. And then as we go into next week, it just looks like it's just going to be a wet pattern here, extremely wet out in California. If you know any folks or have any flights out there, especially to San Francisco or anywhere in North California, they're going to get fire hosed with a lot of flooding and mudslides and all that. So check on your people out there in California. Again, very wet in the southeast, frequent rain, probably going to be more rain than sunshine, but that's not really what I like. I like sunshine. But it's looking a lot more damp than it's going to than I would like it to be. Might be great for people that depend on the moisture though, but maybe too much wouldn't be good. Okay, so let's take a look at the 300 millibar. Do we have 300 millibar winds on here for the jet stream? Just wanted to show you the jet stream as we go over the next week or so. So active southern branch of the jet stream, here it comes. It's diving in from the Pacific and it's coming up over Mexico and the Four Corners and then kind of down across the southern U.S. into the southeast. And other than okay, so this is yesterday. This kind of goes back. Okay, here we go right now. The jet stream is coming down pretty strong here, and then it's picking up moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, which is going to be giving us all our rain over the next 7 days or so. So looking into the 7th, the jet is active, a really strong southern jet stream, bringing up moisture and rain. That's why it's going to be so rainy, because of the moisture transport from this atmospheric river across the southern U.S. into the 10th or so. It doesn't really look like the southern branch, wants to give up. It just stays active all the way into next week, just delivering us a lot of warm and frequent rain. So remember, it's going to be warm and it's going to rain a lot over the next 7 days, at least into next Wednesday, which is the 11th. And it looks like that trend might even continue as we go into next weekend also. No snow in the future, so sorry about that. But we like to bring you accuracy. So please, if you like accuracy, and especially long range, click the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel, and also like this video. And take a look around our channel. You never know what you might find. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you later with our next update.